Hello, my fellow fanfiction readers. This is iDarkSymphony777 with another fanfiction review. Not review, reading, my bad. As always, a link to the story will be in the description. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment in the comment section below on on this story or any future stories you want me to read or review. And remember, these are my thoughts. My thoughts are not representative on the entire fan base as a whole. So, the story I'm reviewing, or sorry, I need to stop doing review. Reading is called Kidnapping a Dumbell. It's written by Crackaroo. If you don't remember this guy, I actually reviewed this story that this is actually a sequel to Benching Them Chillins. I actually really liked Benching Them Chillins. It was actually a pretty funny, unserious story that you just want to read, just to want to read. It was a fun little story, especially the idea is like, oh, Mega Man, try and be heavier. No, go Samus. And let's read this note. The sequel to Benching Them Chillins. After Samus Aran did stairs with Mega Man on her shoulders, she learned why he was acting weird during the contest. Then all calamity broke loose when Captain Falcon and Little Mac found them and planned to swipe Mega Man back themselves. So that's a synopsis. Okay. Oh, I also like this little profile picture. It's a little squid pretending he's a kraken. It's like, I'm gonna destroy your boat. La 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 la. So let's get started. So first up, oh my god, this is actually, oh my god. We actually have, the first thing is an author note thanking me for giving him the idea for the sequel. And telling people to check out my YouTube. Oh my god. This is, oh my god, thank you. That means the world to me. Especially since, first the guy suggested, what was his name, Nightbreaker? Actually asked, said, hey, do you have a Patreon I can, donate money to you? I said, I would like to do this full-time, just not yet. Maybe if I get out of my family's house and I get a job and I get more subscribers, maybe I was willing to set up a Patreon. But as it stands right now, I'm not gonna do a Patreon. And now I got a recommendation from an author to go check out my channel. This is so cool. Alright, so let's start the story. Hey Rob, Sonic called out to the passing robot. You haven't seen my dude anywhere, right? This tall? He put his hand in the air. This blue, he pointed to himself. Rob only stared. Well, I'm pretty sure Rob can't talk. I mean, he pretty much just go. And so have you? Staring. Dude, I got lunch to get. Have you seen him or not? Rob, who calculated his sonic words, suddenly spun around and scooted across the floor like a determined Varumba. A Roomba? Aren't those one of those tiny little vacuums that people like to put the googly eyes on? But I'm pretty sure it's called a Roomba. Alright. Roomba. Yeah, it is a Roomba. I don't know if it was an accent, but I'm going to say it's a grammar error. One grammar error. One. Catching up to the robot won't be hard. So you have? Cool! Robots must have a sixth sense for other robots or something. Rob beeped and stared ahead. Okay. It hadn't been 5 minutes, but Mega Man was sick of being a sentient dumbbell. I mean, I would too if you're just basically saying for like 3 buff people. Although there's probably more buff people. There's like Donkey Kong. You could throw in Ganondorf. I guess with Smash Brothers Ultimate out, you can kind of throw in Simon and Richter, and maybe K. Rool. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can throw in K. Rool, because he's K. Rool. But let's continue. The snickers from fasting fires and Gims made his metal body shiver up like a soda can. If the Elect Man saw him like this, saw him on Samus's shoulder while flying up and down the gym stairs, it would be the end of it. Let's see. Can I picture Elect Man? Yeah, I can picture Elect Man. Maybe not. Well, maybe Gutsman too. Then Mega Man will probably let him have it. Gutsman. And just start making fun of Gutsman for that one moment in the Ruby Spears cartoon where he was wearing a costume and he was found out when the costume bottom ripped and it's like Gutsman's ass. And that one was actually pretty hilarious. Or maybe Cutman would show up and it's like, ha ha, you're on the stairs. Huh. And probably remind Cutman, it's like, Kung Fu Cutman. It's like, but, I mean, that's straight. I mean, kind of curious about why specifically Elect Man. I can think of a bunch of other Robot Masters that would have a better field day than Elect Man. Probably it's just a simple question. Luckily, let's see, where was I? Oh, yeah. Luckily, humans needed breaks. A few minutes into a water break with Samus gushing ice water and wiping her forehead, Mega Man kept himself silent, not sure whether to go meet up with Sonic or escape into his dorm room and recharge. How did it come to this? Being picked up? Well, that was very different, Samus laughed to herself, smiling more than how he usually saw her. Now I can say I've done stairs with a robot. There's something about that one sentence. Sorry. Yeah. The gym quickly became still as people left through the heavy doors. Still, then uncomfortable, the silence was too loud. Something wrong? Samus asked, recapping her bottle. Nothing. I'm fine. Wow, you're the worst liar. He pouted, so what if I am? Lying's bad anyway. I'm pretty sure as a robot you can't really lie. Then again, does it count as a lie in that ending scene of Mega Man 7 where he basically tells Wily, he said, I am more than just a robot. And again, would that count it? No, would that count as a lie in the context? I know it's a mistranslation. I don't know. So why are you lying? Something's bothering you. I know you well enough during all our target training to know that. Maybe the silence bothered him too much to remain silent, or that Samus was a good friend of his, or that it would bother him all day if he didn't say it out loud, because he spilled the gunk out of his head. I just felt uncomfortable being picked up, I guess. In the end, how did Mega Man get carried up the stairs? Was it fireman carry? Was it like electric chairs? Like, there's like different ways to carry someone. I just felt uncomfortable with being picked up, I guess, Mega admitted. I just don't like it, and I don't want to be the one who breaks someone's back or seen breaking someone's back. I'm pretty sure Samus can carry the load. After all, she's buff. She's like buff. She's like buff man. Oh, yeah. No, wait, that's tough man. Oops. You're not that heavy. I'm all metal and piston, so of course I am, he shrugged. Well, what material are you made of? Because if you're made of aluminum, then you're actually pretty light. Again, I'm pretty sure he's not made of aluminum. He's made of tougher stuff than that. I'm pretty sure as long as you're not made of tungsten, because I know tungsten is like dense and heavy. I can't remember that much about metals. Let's see, where was I? He shrugged. It's okay, really, but I just worry I'll step on someone's foot or something. It keeps happening whenever I play soccer with Sonic and Pit. Ooh. Ooh. I was playing soccer with Sonic trying not to be a dirtbag, and then she's like, ah, my shell! Well, at least Sonic wears shoes. It must be worse for Pit because he wears sandals. Sonic felt her own pulse now. Her own foot pulse now that she pictured the brutal game. That's rough, but you could still play soccer, right? Yeah, you could be the goalie. I mean, you don't really step on people's foot when you're goalie. Yeah, but I play baseball more. You can't step on another person when they're a base or two away. He said it with his metal hands over his lap. head down, but even with this minor insecurity, he felt better. Well, I'm pretty sure you can step on people's foot with, like, the whole, having a foot on the base, and they're, like, running, and you know, it's, oh, that's even worse, because of the possibility of broken bones. Ugh. I don't know what I was thinking with that morbid thought. Yeah, where was I? But even with this minor insecurity, he felt better. With the way she listened to him, she reminded him of a therapist who helped people talk about their issues. She even patted his shoulder sagely. Now I see. I thought you were being strange. What's in my eye? What's in my eye? Oh, okay. There we go. She even patted his shoulder sagely. Now I see. I thought you were being strange earlier. You're normally not so nervous. Just as the gym began to relax, just as things got decent, the heavy doors across the room burst open. Little Mac and Captain Falcon speed walked their way to them with challenging eyes. I don't think I'll get tired of the image of Captain Falcon speed walking like yes, 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 yes. Oh god, someone actually has to. Someone has to make like an animation of that, of Captain Falcon speed walking. It's like, get it done, people of the internet. that'd be just the most hilarious image ever. And maybe just add Little Mac just walking with him. Little Mac and Captain Falcon speed walk their way to them with challenging eyes. Hey, why'd you just kidnap the blue bomber? Hey, why'd you just kidnap the blue bomber like that for? It took forever to find you. Falcon stood over Samish with a tight jaw. Really inconsiderate if you ask me. Yes. Deadpan, she returned his tone. What are you talking about? I said I wanted to train with him too, remember? Max said, crossing his boxing glove arms awkwardly to copy the captain's. Can you just take off the gloves? You don't have to have the gloves on. It's still a funny image. It's like, this is just common sense talking. And then Batman shows up and says, I'm Batman. And walks away. But then you just picked him up and went on your merry way. Come on, Megs. Let's go a 5-minute mile, Falcon said, not waiting for an answer as he tried to scoop Mega Man up like a mover to an overpriced dresser. Oh, that's a funny analogy right there. I can't remember if it was a metaphor or an idiom. Like a mover to an oversized. I'm pretty sure it's a metaphor. Yeah, I'm gonna call it a metaphor. Hey, calm down. She slapped his hand away. Go do a real workout. What if Mega doesn't even want to? Not like you bothered to ask him that. Mega Man kept his head down as Samus grew uncomfortable herself. He's got a point. She didn't realize how she did kidnap him out of his wheel. Didn't he mention plans after the contest? I'm pretty sure the contest is not speed walking for 5 miles. Or is it? It's been a while since I've read. I gotta read Benjamin Chillins again. Probably because I'm gonna. Because I seem to remember longer stories rather than shorter stories. I don't know why. I just seem to do. Yeah, Mac frowned, still holding his arms awkwardly. Don't feel so high and mighty. He turned to Falcon and Mega Man. Anyway, guys, we got cardio to do. He's a robot. I'm pretty sure robots don't really need cardio. Now, hold on a second, she began, frustrated at Mega Man's silence, his lacking voice and will to stand up for himself. It was obviously his self-consciousness held his tongue, but couldn't he realize leaning on her won't push these bozos away? With this thought, she realized she felt like a nanny for the robot. Okay, I noticed that the author kind of forgot a word right here. It was obviously his self-consciousness held his tongue. I think we need to add a that to there. 2 errors. Minus that. She felt like she for this. No seconds! Captain Falcon cried and slung the blue bomber over his shoulder. Fucking yoink! Fucking yoink! Oh, I feel like Steve Harvey in that second. Name something you don't want a robber to see when he breaks into your house. Yeah, naked grandma, naked, huh? I'm like looking at him, and I'm picturing me as Steve Harvey saying, "Falcon yoink, Falcon what? Falcon yoink." Well, then it's Captain Falcon. He's the one. He's the one who's like the meme guy in Smash Brothers. Falcon punch, Falcon kick, Falcon dive, Falcon grope. I don't know if Falcon grope is a meme. I don't know. They sped off, kicking up dust from the floorboards. Hey, he doesn't want you, she yelled, and then tailed after them. Now, undoubtedly, she felt like a nanny. They ran like maniacs through the hallways, through the Smash Hall, through the crowds. Samus, now in her armor, was on their heels. One could imagine all the looks they got. I mean, if I was like Mario, let's just picture Mario. And he's walking down a hallway of the Smash Mansion, and all of a sudden, he sees Little Mac and Captain Falcon running on their heels, and Captain Falcon's like carrying Mega Man. And they're like, run! And then like, immediately after, Samus is like chasing him. It's like, get back here, you two! Give me them! And Mario, and I picture Mario would be like, and just keep walking. Samus, over here! Mega Man yipped so she could find him and the kidnappers as soon as possible. It was like a maze how many rooms there were in the Smash Mansion. They turned the second toward her to your right. Dude, shut up, Mac barked. You want us to be killed to death? Do you want us? Do you want us to be killed? Do you want us to be killed to death? Do you want us to be? Do you want us to be killed? Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Mega Man kept his voice. You know what this reminds me of so far? This reminds me of the Texas episode of SpongeBob SquarePants. I believe it was the episode where, you know, Sandy is sad, homesick about Texas, and so in order to get her to stay, they decide to give her a party, and so they have to get her to the Krusty Krab, so they make fun of Texas. So this kind of, and then they just run, and Sandy's chasing after her and said, "I'm gonna get ya! I think we made her bad, Patrick. You think?" And they're running, and then I could actually picture. I'm gonna predict what's gonna happen next. They're gonna be running down the halls. Samus's grapple lasso is gonna show up out of nowhere, pick up Mac, and like pull him towards her, and then there's gonna be a little explosion cloud, like, "Aah!" And Captain Falcon's gonna start running even faster. "Aah!" I can just honestly picture that happening in the story, just with the way it's going. So where was I? Mega Man kept his voice heard, but instantly fell silent, instantly recoiled like a clam to the touch of a toddler. As they turned into the mess hall, eyes were everywhere. Every turn had a spectator to witness the great chase. He couldn't keep his head up or his voice loud enough to gain more attention. Nervousness gagged him. Samus had more trouble navigating with people in the way, like they were meat shields, but she did the next best thing, nearly kicking Princess Peach in the face. Ooh, that had to hurt. She's like, "Excuse me, pardon me, Samus, excuse me, ow! Right in the breast." You know, nearly kicking Peach in the face. So I figured she probably like in the breast. So get some ice on that, Peach. Get some ice on that. She parkoured across the tables. Falcon cursed loud enough for people to gasp. Oh! Censored it. You know what? I wouldn't be opposed to like random censorship in fan fictions, but this actually makes it more hilarious because like it's Captain Falcon. You can not only can you see him curse, but it's Nintendo. You can also see Master Hand saying no cursing allowed. So what happens if I curse? That happens. She can jump, Mac, run! She was as scary as a flying spider in the a flying spider in the shower. That's kind of a weird analogy. I don't think spiders can, well, unless you do like the swinging rope, but then they just get wet. It's like, "I'm coming to bite you, don't crap off some water." The bringer of death, Falcon and Mac had to lose her or lose their necks. Little Matt tripped over Meta Knight, but a few hippie hops saved him from a nasty faceplate. Quickly, he and Captain turned the nearest corner, the kitchen. With backs against the wall, they waited for Samus to breeze past in a fit of rage, as well as Meta Knight, who was flustered and hunted down Mac. Moments later, they were safe and out of sight, surrounded by the smell of chicken basil lasagna. That actually sounds good, chicken basil. That actually sounds good. And the ovens nearby, garlic bread on the counters, soaking in buttery puddles. Okay, that actually sounds good. They breathed hard. Whoop whoop! Captain Falcon triumphed through gulps of air. I actually thought we were goners there for a second. He sat Mega Man down on the corner, then caught his breath and a break for his drained arms. All the while, the robot covered his face. The entire Smash community saw that. He can only pray Electman wasn't out there to... I forgot, because Electman's a assist trophy. He wasn't out there to see the fiasco or anyone else he knew that could capture it on film. I'm pretty sure Ness, Lucas, maybe Electman. King DDD. I could easily say King DDD doing that because it's King DDD. You thought Ness took that footage, but it was me, DDD. But you thought it was really DDD, but it was me, Sakurai. Da 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 da. Why am I getting off topic? I don't know. I'm getting too ahead of myself with the drinks. Okay. All the while, let's see. Possible blackmail in the wrong hands would slay him. He thought the worst of it. I can also see the Duck Hunt Dog do that because Duck Hunt Dog, you're a dick. Mac checked the fridge by the ovens. Hey! I found energy drink! Is it those E-Tank energy drinks? Or is it those Power Pellet energy drinks? What kind of energy drinks is it? He tossed one to Captain, and they both guzzled electric blue... It's the E-Tank energy drinks! It's those! That's actually... I have to admit, that's a pretty cool Easter egg. Right there. That was pretty cool. Man, Falcon Grid. Chin gripping. I needed that. I was barely able to run that fast with the blue bomber over my shoulder, but man, what a sweat! Yes. To the point, I'm also picturing, Captain Falcon just start channeling Hulk Hogan for some reason, saying, "It's like, let me tell you something, brother. Only Captain Hogan can channel the power of the Falcon Punch, and send all those people back to the line, brother. I'm a wrestling nerd. I just am. Yeah, I think that counted as a 5-minute mile, because I'm tired out. We'll take a break first through before running some more, Max said, pulling out a third drink and held it up to Mega Man. Want a drink? Mega peeled his metal hands off his face. I can only drink an E-Tanks. Those are E-Tanks! They're E-Tank brand energy drinks. I'm pretty sure you could drink them. Falcon laughed. Robot juice? Sure. Do they come in a box or with a straw? How badly Mega Man wanted to make a break for it. How badly he wanted to redo today and choose to just do target practice with Fox and Falco. They, unlike Mac and Falcon, aren't overwhelming, but how? With crushing embarrassment fresh in his mind, escaping into the mess hall would be suicide. He wouldn't risk Alex seeing him for now. He was a sitting duck in a sweaty pond. A sweaty... How did... That doesn't make any sense. A sitting duck in a sweaty pond. I know sweating is just basically it's wet, but it just doesn't make sense. And besides, Falcon and Malk would just pick him up again like 200-pound ragdoll kitten if he tried to leave. How can a ragdoll kitten be 200 pounds? Do they like fill it up with cement? It's like, here you go. Oh, my kitty, here you go. How's that? What'd you do? I filled him with cement. You dick! After a small break, Captain Falcon started the stretch himself. Alright, so he started. We could sneak back into the weightlifting room and get ripped. Then we could beat Samus in another contest sometime next week. Oh my god. After all that time, the Falcon is caring more about it. It's like, I want to get buff. Yes. and beat Samus in another weightlifting contest. Yes! I'm pretty sure Max kind of having second thoughts. Sure, but should we focus on leg strength first? I say we do laps or something, Max said, making a move to pick up Mega Man. Falcon stopped. No way! We're gonna lift out, not outrunner. Never skip leg day. That was nice. That was funny. Shut up, rookie. I know how to train. If you don't train your legs, then why the hell you think trying to try and beat her? Especially since, I don't know, Samus is probably not tired after the 5-minute mile, and they're tired, so probably she has better lower body strength. Well, it's kind of weird because I would actually expected Little Mac to be less tired because he's a boxer, so he probably has a lot of lower body strength on him to be able to physically stand after taking a beating. Oh, shut up, rookie. I know how to train. Do ya? To win the argument, Mac looked at the robot and on the counter. What do you think, Megs? It was surprising to be asked this when they didn't give any bother about his thoughts earlier. Mega Man took the chance. I don't want to do any of that. What? I don't want to be a wait for people to just pick up. I'm just going to hang out with Sonic today. Why wouldn't you want to be picked up, Mac asked. The other kiddos said it's fun. You thought on that. Would you want to be picked up? Captain Falcon fluttered like lips like a horse. Captain Falcon fluttered like lips like a horse. Horse? What? Just what? That. What? Just. I'm sorry. I'm getting flustered over this really weird turn of phrase. Captain Falcon fluttered like lips like a horse. I don't know. I'm gonna say it's a third grammar error because I can't make head. Because I honestly can't make heads or tails of that one sentence. What is up with that sentence? What is up with it? That makes no sense. I thought sitting duck on a sweaty pond was bad, but this is worse. At least I can make sense of that. I can't make sense of this. Where was I? Okay. Like anyone could lift me. I'd like to see them try. Wait. Could you? Yes. What? No. I don't want to pick up anyone either, Mega Man said quickly, scraping his metal armor on the counter to scoot off, kicking his dangly legs. I just wanted a normal day. Okay, fine. Max stopped him in his seat and stopped him like a solicitor to a closing door. That's a nice one. I understand, but could you help us out anyway? I'll get you as much robot juice as you want. What? No, No, we shouldn't have bribed him. Bribed him? Oh, bribed him? I know that's a grammar error, but that actually sounds like something Falcon would say. Oh god. I can actually see Captain Falcon saying that. I can't. Poor grammar. I'm sorry, but I can't stop laughing at that one sentence. Oh god. That's going in the description. That's going in the description. Captain. God. I'm like the first host of Family Guy with that September moment. Oh my god. Captain Falcon said in a reasonable way. Since he volunteered to help us, he should stick with it and help us. He needs to be committed. Now, let's go get ripped. Yes, brother. Oh my god. Someone needs to have a fan fiction of Captain Falcon just channeling Hulk Hogan for some odd reason. Like Captain Falcon watches wrestling. He says, "I'm gonna pretend to be that guy." Yes, brother. Cause I could actually see someone doing that. That would be a hilarious story. He took one step forward, a simple, well-timed step, just as 5 grammar errors, as you forgot the S there. Mega Man hopped off with all of Mega Man's weight on one foot. He smashed into the captain's foot like a license plate mold to a slab of steel. That's actually pretty creative. That's a pretty creative metaphor right there. A scream. Well, if I had a 200-pound robot just hop off and step on my foot, I'd be screaming too. He screamed. Falcon stumbled back and knocked over the garlic bread. Butter splashed all over the floor. "Son of a, I'm so sorry." Mac didn't stand up straight or swallow his laughs. He suffered laughter while Falcon suffered a throbbing foot. "Holy cow, sorry," Mega Man said as he raced away into the depths of the kitchen. "I really didn't mean to." Mac couldn't stop laughing. "What are you doing, Captain Falcon?" Evaporating the tears behind his helmet, started to dead fish slap Mac's face. What's a dead... What? Wait. What's a dead fish slap? Okay, 1 second. Dead fish slap. I'm curious. Oh. Is there... all I see is... Oh, is it a Monty Python thing? Oh, it's just basically slapping someone with a fish. Okay, so Captain Falcon just randomly got a dead fish out of nowhere and just started slapping Mac's face. Where did he get that? Well, then again, it's a Monty Python joke, so probably out of his pants. He got it out of his pants. No, wait, he's wearing a jumpsuit. He got it out of his chest. He's like, "The world's best dumbbell's getting away. How will beat Samus now?" Oh, okay, fine. Mac quirked his mouth. "Let's get him. This could be a second jog too." Meanwhile, everyone in the mess hall heard the clamoring and the second chase from their tables. They didn't dare get involved. Although the middle of the day was too early, and the way Samus patrolled for the kidnapping robot, they were too frightened. This is a run-on right here. This whole one thing is one... Oh, no, never mind. Yeah, there's a unneeded comma right here. Actually, I'm going to count this as a 7 because the sentence would actually be better if the sentence read, although it was the middle of the day and it was too early. No, although the middle of the day was too early in there. Okay, here we go. This is how I think the sentence should be done. Although it was the middle of the day, it was still too early in all the inhabitants' eyes. And with the way that the period should turn into a comma, and with the way Samus patrolled for the kidnapped robot, they were too frightened. Although it was... Minutes passed. Mega Man found a worthy hiding spot: the produce fridge. While uncanny to walk to a walk-in closet, it was packed with fresh fruits that hung off the shelves. It was strong with citrus and lettuce. He sat on the floor, still apologetic and abashed. As the turnips chilled his back, he had to wait and waste more time until the coast was clear. Sonic must have been mad at him for ditching. Time passed, whether he liked it or not, and many times he had heard Captain Falcon and Mac's voice fly by. "Where on earth would you hide a robot at? Perhaps over in one of those big fridges." "What? Dude, I'm allergic to vegetables." "Wait, how?" I'm pretty sure that's Captain Falcon who said that, because I can picture Captain Falcon saying he's allergic to vegetables. He said, I only eat meat. Yes. They skipped the fridges for now. Mega Man can honestly say he wasn't afraid of them. Not afraid if they found him. Just that they wouldn't listen to him and he'd have to sit on one of their shoulders around the smashed grounds. But also that Elect Man would see him and embarrass him further. Okay, why specifically Elect Man? I get Elect Man is from his game series, but it's just weird. Why does like Elect Man have a crush? Does he have a crush on Elect Man? You know, if Elect Man finds out, he'll tell all the other Robot Masters, and Dr. Wily would find out, and then he'll never stop teasing Mega Man about it. That actually makes sense now that I think about it. So he wasn't afraid beyond control, but the moment the fridge door jiggled, he jumped. He jumped high enough to bump his head against a coconut. It cracked open and drooled on him. How was he able to jump high enough to hit a coconut? I mean, if they were all on shelves, so it's like, was it like a random tree in the freezer, like, boom? I can see that. Two figures rolled in. Hey, we're looking for a lost dumbbell. I think I misplaced it somewhere and some wise guy took it. Have you seen it anywhere? Sonic smirked. It's blue and wears a little bike helmet. Rob stared. Boop, boop, boop. But Rob's like, don't mind me. I don't talk. I'm glad to see you, Mega Man was relieved. You too, Rob. Rob stared, beeping. He'd probably tell, it probably translates, said, us robots have to stick together. So, what's up, my dude? Why are you in the produce fridge of all places? It's like you were trying to hide from the chili dog stand. Mega Man peeked around the door of the fridge, checking and judging the area as safe and sane. This was the golden ticket. Well, you see, he explained the ordeal while creeping out in the main kitchen, his metal boots clopping like horseshoes. Somehow, as loud and ninja disgracing as they were, they made it back to the first room with the fallen garlic bread littering the floor just as when he finished the ordeal. And that's what's up. Oof, that's crazy. I know, and they kept picking me up without asking. It's terrible. What if someone I know sees? Yeah. Wait, is Samus trying to kidnap you back still, or... Like I said, she's trying to get... I don't know if trying is a real word. Tryna. Is that even a real word? Okay, it seems to be a real word. I never knew that was a real word. Okay, like I said, she's trying to get Captain and Mac to give up. So she's gonna steal you back so they can't work out? No, she's helping me so I don't have to help them work out. But then is she gonna use it as a dumbbell again? Well, she never said, but probably not. Be funny if she did. Don't jinx me. Their luck didn't burn forever. Beeping, Rob swerved around just in time for Mac to ram into him. Rob toppled over while Mega Man sprawled wildly at Sonic, like a bowling ball to the last pin down the alley. Seconds later, Captain Falcon tripping over the dog pile added to the disaster in the kitchen. There was butter that's like the most random last sentence of a paragraph ever. It's like, okay, let's have all of them trip, and then just randomly say, there's butter everywhere. It's funny, it fits the story of, not being serious, but it's just... That's just a random sentence. Sorry, Max said. I slipped on some bread. No, you tripped on Rob. Well, and Captain Falcon tripped on all y'all. I only tried to pick up Mags. The captain jumped up first, dusting off the garlic. Yeah, who puts that much butter on bread anyway? Rob stared at the ceiling, uselessly rolling his wheels to try and get up. Meanwhile, Sonic struggled under the blue bomber's weight, struggling between a rock and a hard place. He even says, I had it. That was pretty funny. Dude, get off me! You're so fat! Hey, stop! Sorry. Hey! Don't try and bark. Alright. Where was I? Oh yeah, I was here. Dude, get off me! You're so fat! That doesn't make sense! Yeah, it doesn't make sense. It'd make less sense if it was Mega Man X. Oh. He got up quickly and released Sonic. He did it quickly because Captain Falcon helped him up and instantly tossed him to Little Mac, who wobbled and teetered with the sudden robot in his arms. Back to square one. Okay, now I can go work out. Yes, Falcon said, turning to leave. Wait. Mac barely kept Mega Man parallel with his arms I'm reading this one sentence wrong. Mac barely kept Mega Man parallel as his arms bulged veins. Strength ran out. It wasn't even a few seconds when both of them came crashing back down on Sonic, metal cracking the buttery floor. Sonic gasped. Brah! Careful with the dumbbell. The captain found his spell. Mac, you had one job. Sorry, the boxer sprang up with a huff. It's like he weighs more than I do or something. Hey, don't get snappy when you're the one who dropped him. You're the one who chucked him at me. Whatever. Captain Falcon picked Mega Man up again before he could retreat. We got training to do. Yes. That was when Falcon dropped the robot himself. Metal cracked the floor again, making a second pothole. But this time, Mega Man felt a minor dent on his side and like a wrinkle in the butt cheek of a sports... Oh, God! Why? Why? That has to be the most weird-ass metaphoric analogy ever. Felt a minor dent on his side like a wrinkle in the butt. How does a sports car have a butt cheek? Are you talking about cars? Like Disney's cars? Like, it's like, there's no logic. No logic. No logic. Why? Why? It was... Okay, let me finish. It was small, as big as a quarter, and was loud proof of mishandling. No one, especially... So what? Did this suddenly turn into SpongeBob's ripped pants episode of SpongeBob? Because did he, like, rip his pants? Mac facepalmed. You are amazing. Oh, shoot. Sorry. Sonic stood up tall and faced the captain like a hissing cat. What'd you do that for? Sorry, my hands are still tired from earlier, Falcon defended himself. Plus, he's a little buttery. Sonic kicked his shin. No excuse it. He has a dent in his butt now. Okay, now it makes sense. It was done to some point where now Mega Man has butt cheeks. Well, that is 1, cringy, 2, hilarious, and 3, cringy. I don't know. He somehow in those 2 couple of seconds of reading this story, he combined 3 different adjectives to describe different things, turning them all in one sentence. Okay, I said I was sorry. You done goose. and now here come the memes. First leg day, then you had one job, then you done goofed. What's next? Hold my beer. I can easily predict, like Sam is saying, hold my beer. Say what? Say who? Can't it get any worse? Hold my beer. You guys need to stop talking, Mega Man said over them. He was fed up with everything. Everything that started the moment everyone realized he was a worthy dumbbell. Look, I just wanted a normal day, but then everyone keeps picking me up. What's with that? The next few words came in like a hurricane warning. Did you guys seriously put a dent in him? The oven alarm sounded off as everyone turned to see Samus in the doorway. Uh-oh. Guarding the only way out. In her armor and heavy steps, she grabbed both Mac and Captain Falcon's shoulders in an iron grip. They both knew they walked on death row. Yep, they did. You two need to know when to stop, she spat, before leaving. This was how they were both kidnapped. Call back! Nice. Nice callback to bench them chillins. While the danger drifted away, Rob still stared at the ceiling, wheels turning in vain. I'm sure they'll buff out, Sonic said after the alarms hushed themselves. or you'll sleep it off. I don't know how you robots repair yourselves. I'll get a torch and a repair kit, Mega Man said. God, everything was over, but I'm just relieved Electman hasn't seen any of this. Oh, my beer. Ah! What do you mean? Well, if he saw me, he'll never let me live it down, he shuddered. He'd tell everyone back home, and I won't go a day without them trying to mess around and pick me up and each other up. Gutsman would be unstoppable. I don't know. Mega Man could easily go. So what about the time your ass was shown through a costume? Da-da-da, Gutsman. Being the world's best dumbbell is a stupid, honorable thing. So what if he does? Well, he thought about that. I guess so, but I still don't want them to figure it out. And Electman came in and slapped Mega Man's shoulder. So what's the little blue boy doing with the weightlifters, eh? So that's the story. I honestly think it's not as good as Bench Them Chillin'. It's still a good story. It's still hilarious, especially then again when the funniest moment is a grammar error. Then you know it's not as good as the original. But then again, when it comes to sequels, they're usually never as good as the originals. If I had to rate the story on a scale of 1 to 5, I would still give it a 4. I still think it's still funny, and, you know, it continues on from the events of the first story. It kind of has references to Bench Them Chillins. It's an overall good story. I just don't think it's as good as the first one. But I still liked it. I would still let people know, said, read this story. Read the first one first, because you won't understand half the stuff you read in this story, but you would read it. But I did like it. He still kept up his weirdo analogy metaphor thing. And I mean, where is it? The Captain Falcon flutters like lips like a horse still doesn't make sense in my eyes, because I have no idea what the hell was it trying, what is that? I still don't know what it means. Author, Crackaroo, can you tell me what that means? Is it a grammar error? Is it, like, not a grammar error? And I'm just, like, never... It has to be the weirdest thing ever. Then again, the butt cheek one on the cars is more hilarious.